Faith can move mountains. Radio Maria, 91.3 FM.
The voice of truth.
Good evening, our beautiful listeners. It's yet another beautiful Tuesday evening in the city of Abuja, and we're here today again on LJU Radio Maria 91.3 FM, the voice of truth. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is LJU program. It airs every Tuesday, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. We'll talk of issues concerning health, science, and environment. Oh, wow, how's your day been? I hope your day has been cool. Most of us, I know we're closing or about now. So as you go home, just don't touch that dial. Listen to LJU and get some tips on how you can live healthy. And trust me, today's program is going to be wow. Today, it's me and
Ekene, and I promised you last week that I'll be here. So what do you have to say for yourself? Because you didn't believe I would be here today.
Well, thank God Ekene is here with me, Stephanie, in the studio today. At some point, I even stopped introducing because I couldn't start saying Stephanie and Ekene is not. So I just kept it cool with, you're welcome to LJU. Okay.
Well, welcome to today's show right here with Stephanie and Ekene, and we hope that, first of all, we want to say Happy New Month because this is the first time we're meeting for this month, and also Happy Independence to Nigeria. We turned 62 on Saturday, and we hope that it gets better and better.
Surely it's already getting better. You could see the trend of people even celebrating independence, everybody on their white and green, and it's something to be happy about. Yeah. We're getting there. Everything is not that bad after all.
Surely we'll get there.
Real. So today we'll be talking about a very serious topical issue, an issue that has kept everybody online. Ekene, you know that these days everybody's online, everybody knows the tips, the remedies, and all what to do. There are a lot of things out there. You hear some crazy things about it, and then you wonder, why does everybody want to actually attain this kind of particular, Okay, so our topic for today will be on weight loss, the nutrition aspect of weight loss. So, okay, trust me, it's going to be interesting. Someone is already in the studio, is already happy about it. Okay, so you know how interesting it's going to be.
So we know that a body mass index, which is what we use to measure whether someone is overweight, obese, underweight, or is an optimum weight. That any BMI over 25 is usually considered to be overweight, and for over 30 is considered to be obese. And the issue of overweight and obesity has grown to an epidemic proportion in the world, and with over 4 million people dying each year as a result of being overweight or obese in 2017, according to the Global Burden of Disease. And it has also shown that from 1975 to about 2016, the prevalence of overweight or obese children and adolescents aged 5 to 19 years has increased more than fourfold, from 4% to 18% globally. So we see that it's of utmost importance that we talk about this topic of weight loss, because it is something, and I think the awareness is there.
It is.
I mean, because early in the morning you all see people on that, wearing their tracksuits and trying to jog or trying to do some form of physical exercise or activity. So we can see that it's of utmost importance, and exercise is one aspect of handling weight loss. But also there's also the nutritional aspect of it. I mean, it's one thing to go for runs in the morning, go to the gym, and then you come back and you have like a truckload of eba.
Of course.
So you just have to like balance it out with both exercise and nutrition.
There are some people, if they've not eaten that their morning swallow, forget it. And then you'll be like, yeah, I've gone to the gym to burn the calories, so I need to get it back. So it's just been here and there. Okay, so joined in the studio with us is a seasoned weight loss coach. She's a pharmacist, and she's here with us today to give us tidbits on weight loss, how we can go about it, especially in the nutrition aspect. So with us today in the studio is a friend to us, and she's a pharmacist Constance Ezema. Please, can we meet you, Constance?
Good afternoon, dear listeners. My name is pharmacist Ezema Constance. I am a practicing weight loss coach residing here in Abuja, and I am a pharmacist as well, also practicing. Thanks for joining in. I'm very happy to be here today. I hope you learn a whole lot. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Constance, and we are hoping that we learn a whole
Okay,
lot.
so especially for those of them who on Google they don't sleep, there are so many. In fact, when you go to Telegram, WhatsApp, you have a lot of groups people have joined. Everybody just wants to hear about weight loss. Most importantly, most of them are not doing it for the nutritive and the healthy aspect, but for the shape aspect.
Yes.
Okay, so
I want to snap.
they want to fit in,
They want
the
to get
regular
their
shape and all
dream
that.
body.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so it's all what we're going to talk about today, and I'm sure at the end of the day, even if you feel you've known a lot about weight loss, you'll be able to learn one or two tidbits today. And trust me, weight loss is something very good because especially for those who have a lot of ailments, diseases, weight loss will do it. Most times there are a lot of diseases that is what you have to do just to checkmate the disease.
True.
So trust me, it's a wonderful topic. By the time we'll go right on a short break. When we'll come back, we'll delve right into our questions for the day. Welcome back, our beautiful listeners. It's Helge you again on Radio Barrier 91.3 FM, the voice of truth. Helge You is your topical health program that comes to you every Tuesday, telling you what to do, the health tips that will help you live healthier. And so today we've started a topic that has been of utmost concern to a lot of people, all and sundry now. It's cuts across to both female, male, everybody wants to keep fit, everybody wants to look good. And trust me, it's a very healthy way to live. Today we're talking about health. Today we're talking about weight loss. And joined with us in the studio is a seasoned weight loss coach. She's a pharmacist, Constance Ezema. She's going to put us right through how to go about weight loss. Today we'll take the nutrition angle of weight loss, because you know that weight loss has a lot that it entails to it. So, and with nutrition is actually the number one point, because once you get nutrition right, every other thing in your system falls right. So we're going to delve right into nutrition, and then please don't touch that. And our phone lines will be open. You can call in, give us your contributions, ask your questions, make your observations. Our phone line still remains 081 084 475 18. I'll repeat, 081 084 475 18. You can call in, send in your SMS, WhatsApp. Please, if your calls are not going through, just send us an SMS, we'll get it. And please, when you call, keep it brief and short, because there are other callers on the line who also want to ask their questions.
Okay, so Constance, are you ready for us?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So as we said earlier, the topic for today is weight loss, and we're talking from the nutritional point of view. But let's start from the top. So when we there's always a huge deal about weight loss. I want to lose weight, I want to do that, I want Instagram worthy, I want to look snatched and all of that. So let's talk about what is the importance of losing weight to a person, or to look fit to a person.
Okay, I'm going to talk about the importance of losing weight in two aspects. I'm going to talk about the health benefits first, and then the psychological benefits. Even though I know most people want to lose weight for the psychological benefits, but if you know how important it is to your health, I think you will really take it more seriously and put more effort. So when it comes to your health now, your weight signifies how healthy you are, more or less. Okay, your weight, your BMI, if you're overweight, it affects your heart health, your kidney health. In fact, every aspect of your body is affected if you are overweight. Now let's get this down. This is not for people who just feel they are fat. This is for people who are actually overweight. When you check your BMI, the ratio of your height to your weight, and is over what it's supposed to be, then this is for you. Okay, we're not saying everybody who is fat is not healthy. No, some people are chubby, it's just their body type. This is for people who are overweight. Now, when you lose weight, you're going to see significant results in these areas of your life. So I'm going to list them out. Now, if you're hypertensive, and you decide to lose weight, you're going to see, if you lose 1 kg, you're going to see 1 millimeter per mercury decrease in your blood pressure. So we always advise that those who are hypertensive should do as much as possible to lose weight, especially those on the big side. So losing weight helps reduce hypertension to a very, very minimal level. In fact, I've had people who by losing weight and staying true to their nutrition have been able to stay off their medications when it comes to their hypertension. It just had to do with them losing weight and keeping fit. All right. Also, being overweight affects you, and it's it's something that causes or adds to people having type 2 diabetes. Okay, being big, and it's how do I put this now, it doesn't allow your body to process insulin as much as it should. Then you're retaining everything that you eat. Now if you are able to lose weight, it helps type 2 diabetes patients. Now this not really, it will not really help type 1 diabetes. Okay, this is for type 2 diabetes, people who had diabetes later in life due to unhealthy eating habits. A lot of them came down with this type 2 diabetes due to unhealthy eating habits. So losing weight is definitely going to improve your health condition. All right. We also have osteoarthritis. A lot of us feel these pains in our joints, and you realize that it's due to the weight that your knees have to carry. This is really common sense. By the time you lose this weight, you realize that you're lighter, and then this joint pain is lesser. Then you can do a lot of things that you couldn't do before. Those who couldn't climb stairs, you can now climb stairs. You can now do a lot of things. Stay even off your medication. All you really need to do is to lose weight. Also, it prevents cancer. It prevents breast cancer, colon cancer, prostate cancer, uterine cancer, kidney cancer. A lot of all this. The fat in your body doesn't allow your body to oxidize most of the free radicals we have. So when you lose weight and this fat goes away and your body is as clean as it should be, then most of these cancer cells will be prevented. Now this may not be a necessary cure, it's more like a prevention. So for those of us who are young now, it's advised that we live healthy lives now, not to wait till we have these diseases to start running helter-skelter. It is advised that we watch what we eat now and take our weight and our health really seriously. Also, it helps in prevention and management of hypercholesterolemia. That's when you have accumulated levels of increased cholesterol in your body, especially the bad cholesterol, which is of course as a result of the things that we eat that we shouldn't be eating. All right, the things that we eat that we haven't relieved of our body and we are just keeping it down, the bad cholesterol builds up. Losing this weight mops up all of this, and then you get yourself the way you're supposed to be. It also has shown to improve fertility rates. If you're trying to conceive and you've seen any gynecologist or any fertility doctor in any way, most will really advise you lose weight, especially if you are obese. It has shown to really improve fertility rate. Also, it improves stomach problems such as bloating. A lot of people who are big always complain of bloating. They have constipation, they belch a lot, and at the end of the day, they come down with gallbladder disease. Losing weight will improve all of that and prevent in the long run as well. It also improves blood flow in your body. Generally, you sleep better. In fact, losing weight is a whole lot. And then it brightens and strengthens the skin. That's why when you see people who have lost weight,
They're glowing.
They are glowing.
Glow.
They actually
Glow.
look better than they used to. Especially if you do it the right way and then you don't have sagging skin, it makes you look even younger. Okay, because doing all of this, those junks that you had in your body has been let off, and then your body is now healthy. This is the actual you, not what it used to be before. So these are some of the health benefits of losing weight. Now we'll go to the psychological benefits. I've had a lot of clients, when they come back to give their testimonials on how they lost weight, the joy I see in them comes from the fact that they now feel better about themselves. So it improves self-esteem. All this shakara we see on Instagram is because we want to pepper people. That peppering is to boost your own self-esteem. So losing weight has a significant effect on people's self-esteem. Most people who are big cannot even talk in public. They feel like everyone is looking at them. They feel like everyone is talking down on them and all. It may not necessarily be true. It's just the psychological effect of being big, overweight. It reduces your self-esteem. So once you lose that weight and you can wear the kind of clothes that you want to wear and you can do all the shakara in this life, of course, your self-esteem will be boosted. It has also shown to improve sexual drive. It has. I'm not going to buttress on this. And also it helps to enjoy sex more. Then it increases energy. When you lose that excess weight you've been carrying, you find out that you can do a lot of things
You become lighter.
You become lighter. You don't get tired easily. Before, if you climb 2 steps, climb the staircase, you're already tired, you are panting. By the time you lose that excess weight, you can run. You can do, most times when people start the weight loss process, they usually stop because they can't continue. Maybe they are jogging and after maybe 200 they are tired. But if you keep at it, you see that you can now do 500, you can now do 1000 while you're feeling lighter, your energy has increased. All right, and then it also leads to better sleep. A lot of people who are overweight tend to snore and they don't sleep well as a result of this. Losing that excess weight gives you the ability to sleep better. That snoring issue is really taken care of as a result of losing weight. Then you sleep better and generally you get healthier because sleep is a very important factor in your overall health. So losing weight can help with all of these benefits and even more. But the most important thing is to know why you're losing weight. Your why is actually very important. You shouldn't be losing weight because people are saying you should lose weight. You should lose weight for yourself because you want to be healthy, live healthier, live better. That's the important reason why you need to lose weight, not because you want to pepper someone. In the long run, you will get tired and you may stop. But if you realize that you want to live healthy, you don't want to come with any of these diseases, I'm sure you'll be able to stick to it and take your weight loss program really seriously.
Wow.
Thank you.
Constance, that is
I feel like that was a PowerPoint presentation.
That was like a full PowerPoint presentation. A 1 hour presentation, she just jumbled it in 10 minutes. Wow. Okay. There's been a lot she's talked about. Okay, the health benefits, reducing your access to being prone to hypertension, obesity, diabetes, chronic heart diseases, osteoarthritis, even gout. There are a lot of diseases associated with heavy weight, okay? Because once you're heavyweight, of course, you know that a lot of metabolism has to go into it, fatty acid oxidation and the rest of them. So thank you so much, Constance, for giving us a general overview, which in fact has literally covered everything we're here to talk about today. Now, you talked about hypercholesterolemia, which is the bad increase
high levels of cholesterol.
deposition of high level of cholesterol. Now, people keep hearing bad cholesterol. Can we have an insight into which foods exactly? What do we do that can increase the bad cholesterol in our bloodstream? What exactly can we do, and what foods exactly?
Do you mean the food you should eat to reduce?
No, that causes it, because it's a food that brings in the cholesterol.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so what's
the sources of this bad cholesterol?
Okay, mostly it's bad oils that we use, eating lots and lots of fatty foods, and also most of these things we eat retain fat in the body. That's why we're beginning to see, don't use this oil, use this oil. We've always known this
vegetable
local oil that we use is not well processed.
Okay.
Eating lots of that can lead to this, our local groundnut oil, okay, can lead to you having the bad cholesterol. So we have been advised to use soya oil instead, olive oil. Yes, they are healthier. They are lighter.
But they're expensive.
They're expensive. Yes. So
how accessible is it?
They're actually very accessible. They are not expensive if you consider your health.
Oh, I mean, fair point.
Yes.
Fair point.
Yes. But then if you can't, then you stay off these things. you must not actually eat fried things all the time. Yes, you can't. In fact, there are a lot of health conditions that will not want you to
Yes,
eat
of
fried
course,
things.
you know that.
Let's talk about ulcer. If you have ulcer, you're not expected to eat fried things. So knowing that these fried things that we feel we can't do without, yes, can actually hinder our health in the process.
Yeah,
Why
sure.
not just stay off it? We're not saying cut totally, but reduce.
Reduce, like,
I see the kind of things some of my clients eat, and I'm like, the oil in this food is too much. The oil in this food, not just granite or even our palm oil, especially because most of these things are not even as well done as it should be. They are not well processed as it should be. So you eating a lot of these things, you're eating
but
soup.
these days we see they write no cholesterol,
And they are not supposed to tell you that there's cholesterol.
But the thing is, is the NAFDAC and the SOL going to approve what actually is there and is written is not there?
Well, because of
these
the way
days most of our vegetable oils we buy, we see it written
No trans fats.
no trans fats, no saturated
another
fats.
thing is,
Even our margarines,
yes,
you see them, no saturated fats. Yeah, trans fats are okay. Saturated fats that we have a problem with.
yes.
Okay, so
But then we can also know that because of the economy, a lot of us use and reuse our oils.
Yeah.
the fried plantain.
You now
You not keep it
now
to
keep
fry
it
fish.
somewhere,
To
yes.
fry fish the next
No,
day.
it's not need to fry fish. See, let's be real here now. Let's bring it to the Nigerian level.
Okay.
The average Nigerian house fries at least once in 2-3 days. Okay. The deep fryer that has to fill with oil. Come on now, a gallon of oil is how much? It's almost 8,000 naira. That's 4 liters. Now you're gonna be frying in the deep fryer with the plantain, your yam, potatoes. People like fries and all that, and then you're gonna be changing it every day.
You're expected to, or reduce the frequency with which you fry, or then use minimal oil that you can
always discard.
Not necessarily let go, but some people use oils for months.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Some people do not even
Change
finish
it.
their, yes, and then they will add more.
To dilute the
Yes.
effect.
You know, they will
To
add
dilute
more.
the effect of
Quantity
the
now,
The
because as you're frying, the quantity is reducing.
And then you see that it's beginning to congeal,
Yeah.
and then we are still using it just the way
It
it
is,
is.
yes.
That's bad. In fact, that's really bad. That's the fastest way you can.
Okay, scientifically, actually, it's actually bad because the continuous degradation of this poses a threat for
Yes.
radicals and all that.
Yes.
So we just let's be realistic scientifically now, because there are a lot of diseases that come up, and then we are always like we don't know how it came about. Okay, so
This is one of the ways.
in as much as we are trying to be economically balanced, we're also trying to let you know that as much as you're trying to manage the economy, your health too
It's
should
important.
be managed.
I think this is something that should be on the mind of everyone. Forefront, anything you're doing before considering the economy, consider your health. I always tell my patients it's actually more expensive treating.
Treating, yes. Prevention is better. That's
Prevention is better.
better.
You're saying granite oil is 8,000 black. By the time they place you on drugs,
X-Forge alone is
and
X-Forge.
you're
You talk
taking
about
the pill,
and you're not taking just one.
Yes.
You're going to be taking like
you
a
know,
combo.
and then you're expected to take it for maybe the rest of your life.
Let's
Then
even
you
come
realize-
down to the level where you see that one person is down with diabetes, the person is down with
Hypertension.
and then you have to do the diabetes daily drug, you have to do the hypertension,
Yes, and you still
and
need
then
to
you see
reduce
that
your
you even have
cholesterol.
some
You know,
complications. They go to check your cholesterol, check your blood chemistry, and it's still
and
high.
at the end you're now coming down with other organ,
Failures,
failure
yeah.
like
Of course, the kidney and all that
So
will always
the
follow.
process in the long run is it really worth it? You know, when you want to do something like this, you ask yourself, okay, I know it's expensive to live healthy, but it's more expensive to be sick. It's more expensive.
And the thing
to
is
be
that
sick.
at times even it's not even that expensive to live healthy.
Exactly.
We are the ones who make it very expensive.
Exactly.
Okay, because like what you said about frying, do we even necessarily have to fry? You understand? We really don't even have to use the vegetable oil as much as we
As
do.
much as we do, thank you.
Rather
as much
than
as we do.
we know we like to be picky, just be picking it and chew it and all that, you know. But yes, you can be doing it once in a while, but you can also boil your potatoes.
You can also, in fact, it's
Can
always
boil
a
them.
healthier choice
Yeah.
to boil instead of frying.
Yeah, you know,
It's
so
a
it's
healthier
always It's just that we are so used to a kind of lifestyle
So,
that is always very difficult
I
for
will
us
feel
to
it's
adapt
enjoyment.
it. Okay, so please, we're still on How Dare You Radio Maria 91.3 FM, the voice of truth. The topic for today has just been quite interesting, and we've just gotten carried away. Our listeners, if you're there and you want to call in, the phone line still remains 081 084 475 18 084 081 084 475 18. Trust me, Constance is doing a great job to the weight loss program, and but if you're online and you want to make your contributions, ask your questions, observations, please do well to call us in, send your SMS or your WhatsApp.
okay, so now when we talk about weight loss, so I know today's show, the focus is on the nutritional aspect of it, but we know there is also the exercise part of it. So the question is, the exercise and the nutrition, is there one that is more important than the other, or does it go hand in hand?
Okay, in my opinion, in my experience, not everyone can even start their weight loss with exercise. If you're overweight, we don't expect you to start lifting weight. We don't expect you to start jogging and doing a lot of things. You have to cut down to an extent before you can do all of that. So I've placed nutrition as 80%, exercise as 15%, and other supplements at 5%. Your nutrition is really all that there is to it. As long as you can maintain a healthy nutrition. I'm not saying follow a weight loss program that lasts for 30 days and after that go back to what you were doing. No, that's wrong. I mean, live a healthy lifestyle. Know what you should eat, the quantity you should eat, and continue with it. You understand? Now, for exercise, as long as you're not living a sedentary lifestyle, as long as you're active, you move around, you can do some things. No, you're not just sitting in one place morning till night, 24 hours, 7 days a week. You can lose weight even without going to the gym. Most people don't need that rigorous exercises. Like you said initially, a lot of people who exercise feel like that's all they need. So they exercise. I've seen videos maybe for fun, people exercising in the gym, and after that,
Coolers of food.
you know, and after that they are going to the next mama put and buying, you know, and they are
Even there, yes. Just from the gym straight to our beans, amala.
Exactly, amala joint, and they are eating and drinking like it's a feast. They are celebrating the fact that they jogged.
Most times people use
10
this
minutes.
gym fitness thing to be like a social gathering.
Exactly.
Okay, it's always more or less. We're not saying that people don't have the good intent, but people should also start seeing the necessity of the gym. It's what have I actually come there to do? How much do I help myself? So it's not just about going to the gym. What is your commitment?
What is your commitment? It's not like networking, meeting people, making friends, taking pictures.
You're there with your complimentary cards and everything, just in case you slip into the
taking pictures.
And then when you're done for the day,
you go straight to Cold Stone, or you go to, go and fill up what you
just,
even more than what you just lost. Because how many calories are you going to lose by exercising for 15 minutes, and then you go and eat times 3 of what you eat in a day? So I feel losing weight is 80% nutrition. If you can focus, you just need that physical exercise to maintain active blood flow and increase your metabolism for some people with slow metabolism. But if you have a moderate, just eating the right things, the right time, and the right quantity, you're guaranteed to lose as much weight as you want.
So based on the fact that you also mentioned at the right time, so there's this thing about you cannot late night food, or you cannot eat after a certain time, and all of that. Is that actually scientific, or is just something that people made up?
Well, because I want to take that this is for dinner, eating late at night. This is expected because a lot of us sleep immediately after eating at night. So, and then a lot of us sleep late. So if I allow you to eat before you sleep, that's like 10 p.m. and then you eat by 10 and sleep immediately. That's when you're asleep, your metabolism is almost zero. So the food you ate is just going to be there, accumulated. And I've also experienced personally.
I'm sorry, if I must buttress on the metabolism is zero because your body is at rest.
Yes.
You're not walking from any point to any point. You're not doing
sleeping.
any physical work.
So most of us sleep in Nigeria by 10 or thereabout. And if I allow you to eat by that time, You just eat and sleep.
You're even saying that there are some people that will watch series till 12:1,
Okay.
and as they are doing that, the fridge is opening and closing.
Exactly. So that won't be good for you. And then for some people, most people are inclusive. If I eat late at night, I'm very hungry the next morning. I will overeat. Okay, I've seen it happening for a lot of people. You think that eating late will make you
not
keep the
eat
food till you know.
When you're doing 6 to 6 fasting, I'm sorry to eat late.
In the morning, you're even hungrier than ever.
Yeah.
So it's not a good way to live. You should eat and give your body enough time to work on the food you're eating, break it down, yes, to what you need, and give you the energy that you need. If for any reason, I think that's where discipline comes in. If for any reason you feel hungry later in the day, we have options, very healthy options. Very healthy.
Like
fruits.
Okay.
Fruits. Do fruit salad, yeah?
Fruits. You might not even be fruit salad.
No,
even
as
if
in
it's
just
a
chop
single
it.
fruit. Yes.
Eat.
Fruits. Very healthy option. We also have food that are non-calorie dense. You can take oats. You can take golden morn. Just something really, really light. Okay, for that moment. For some people we eat some people we
But
eat like
we are going to take all those grains.
Yeah.
We'll still add things to it though.
That's what I was about to say. So the golden one, you have people throwing milk, sugar, even some people, to even add a little bit of chocolate filling, they add Milo to it and all of that.
I don't know why they will do all of that. You're just supposed to eat, not make a feast. No.
Okay.
The amount of this is where the amount of food you should eat comes into play. At that point, you're not eating to the food that will last you for a lifetime. You're eating the food that can carry you for that moment. So it's supposed to be really small.
Okay.
Considering that you've eaten earlier. Now for the milk is protein. Alright. And if you're using a good milk, you're not even supposed to use so much. I don't really have much problem with sugar. A lot of people we recommend honey instead. I just feel you shouldn't eat more than you should. There is a moderate amount to everything. So if you have a small golden one, most times we are full, but we just want to eat more because the food is sweet. This is where discipline comes into play. Stop eating once you are full. This food they must cook too sweet. Don't carry another one. It will just take you to eat 3 times more than what you're supposed to eat. Or my baby food is too sweet, and you're buying 2 wraps instead of 1. So you're already okay. Your body has gotten what it needs, but because the food is too sweet, and then you lack discipline, and you go and eat over and over.
You know what she's saying now in metabolism, that this food, we have hormones responsible for this. We have the ghrelin and leptin hormones that can tell you your body is hungry or your body is satisfied.
Yes.
And these hormones are released, and they don't need you to eat more. All they need is just satisfy your body system. But people will say, no, because I'm hungry, I need to eat
and the food is
a
sweet.
whole bowl of food, which is ordinarily not right. Coming to that now, this breakfast, you asked about dinner. Now some people take starving to be weight loss. Okay, so breakfast, is it important? Is it something we can skip because a lot of people want to lose weight and they'll tell you
skip breakfast.
They'll tell you I don't want to eat in the morning so that I will eat 2 times today. I will now make it brunch. They'll calculate it. They'll say, okay, if I eat by 11, 12, 1, to suffice for morning and the afternoon. I'm watching my weight, and then by 6, 7, they eat the other meal and they are fine. And then we know that the normal meals is okay. People say 3 square meals, 3 meals of the day, and all that. And then so people literally skip their breakfast. What do you have to say about this?
Okay, for some people, you don't necessarily have to skip breakfast, but you don't also necessarily have to overeat simply because it's breakfast. Yes. I've seen people who say breakfast is the most important food, eat like a king and all that and all that.
Eat your lunch like a queen,
Yes,
and then
what they are eating,
dinner like
really
a pauper.
surprised. I'm really surprised. So for me, what I advise is delay your breakfast. I really advise that. It helps balance your calorie intake.
Okay, when you say delay your breakfast to what time?
I recommend 10, 11, but you would have had something to take.
Because I was coming to that.
Yes. This is where supplement comes in. I recommend you take some kind of detox water or green tea or anything that will keep you active throughout the day, keep you rehydrated, keep you moving. Anything that can carry you for that period that does not include food. Alright, because we've seen people now when it comes to losing weight, we are trying to balance calories. And we know here in Nigeria, most of our food are calorie dense. Yes. So if you're going to eat 3 square meals like we actually want to eat, you cannot balance it out. Losing weight has to be on a calorie deficit. And for you to lose weight, you should be taking 1,200 calories to 1,500 per day. Depends on your weight. Okay. Now we can eat that 1,200 in one meal.
Okay.
So how do we do it? I try to share 1,200 between 2 meals, and that does not include breakfast. So a lot of people can actually stay without eating that early. Yes, your body can carry it. Your body will not shut down if you do not eat by 7.
No, please, for the benefit of, we're not saying 7 a.m., okay, but delaying to 10, 11. For the benefit of listeners, we're not saying it's every day.
No, we're not saying it's every day.
Because
And I said, if
when
you
people are
can
going to
do
go
this,
into a practice, they will tell you on a daily basis they don't eat. People are used to mastering a way of life, okay? And then when there are some people who are very good at making decisions for themselves. And once they wake up and say, I'm not doing breakfast again till like 10, 11, and that's it. Okay, so I would think I am saying that shouldn't be it, right? If I get you correctly.
if you can. Personally, me, I don't eat until I'm hungry. I don't eat because it's breakfast and it's lunch and it's dinner. I used to be bigger than this. Okay. So I used to eat like, you just wake up in the morning and it's time to eat morning food.
Yeah.
And you go and eat. It's time to eat afternoon food and all that and all that. But I realized that I could actually live without most of this. When I cut down on my diet, I realized I could live with as little food as possible. And now I've trained myself that I don't eat until I'm hungry. And I'm very quick to realize when I'm satisfied and I stop eating. That's where discipline comes into play. Now, a lot of people will just wake up in the morning and, like you said, I don't know how people eat swallow and heavy food.
The
in
thing is,
morning.
people will even tell you that morning they're able to burn those calories because they come out in the day and you find out that they're going about their daily work and they feel they're going to walk to where they're going to, or they're going to do some other forms of exercise that will burn it. Okay, so they'll rather have it that morning.
Unfortunately, a lot of them do not do those things they say
yes,
they do.
so they'll rather have it that
A lot
morning.
of us go to our shops and sit down, or go to our offices and sit down. So by the time you do not eat this heavy food in the mornings, you increase the rate of your metabolism. It increases faster. That's why I recommend green tea for breakfast, or you take your detox water or any other healthy tea you can take, not just to starve. You're actually going to take something, but something light and not calorie dense. For people who cannot do just green tea, you can take all of those cornflakes and golden one I talked about. Yes, cereal. But I won't ask you to eat eba or
No. Even naturally in our society, I don't think people actually indulge.
Actually, people do.
Very early?
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
people do. People eat that heavy very early.
Wow.
So for you to be able to lose weight, by the time you eat that food in the morning, you've blocked your ability to metabolize. That's why we don't even allow you to eat before exercising.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, you cannot do anything with that. So it's best you delay to when your body can. That's what I recommend. That's why it's good to know what you can do and what you cannot do. For me, for now, I can't eat until I'm hungry. I ate today by 1.
Okay,
And that's like the only food I've had.
The concept of calorie, as I started mentioning it, 1,200 to 1,500 per day. How do we check these things?
Okay, so it's going to be really difficult.
Okay, no, we know it's going to be like a day class, but just give us an insight as to what you're actually talking about.
Okay,
Counting calories.
let me use a typical meal to tell you what calories can be like. Let me use a meal that has rice, jollof rice, fried plantain,
Okay.
drumsticks, fried chicken.
That is the standard.
Yeah. Salad and all
Yeah,
that.
that's our standard food with moi moi. The standard
Moi
party
moi
food.
again.
Yes, now.
I mean,
The standard party food, you will have jollof fried, salad, coleslaw,
plantain.
meat, plantain on one side, small moi moi.
Okay.
That is our standard Nigerian party jollof.
Party jollof.
Okay, so let's calculate. Assuming you're having 1 cup of this rice, it's 600 calories about. Assuming you're having fried plantain, about, let's say 5 pieces, each plantain 100 grams, about 60 calories. You're having 5, that is already 300 calories. You're having your drumsticks fried, deep fried with plenty oil, chicken. Maybe you're having 1 or 2. We're already at 500 calories. Then you're having your salad. Salad alone is not calorie dense. It's the mayonnaise.
The mayonnaise added to it.
So everything we're having about 300 calories. Then you're now adding more. So you've sat down and you've had, this is 300, 300, 300, 600, 200. This is about 1,700 calories. Which is this is for small rice. So this is for 1 cup of rice. People eat more than 1 cup. People eat 2. Yes, people eat heaped rice. This is for normal size of,
Portions.
yes.
Yeah, portion.
Now you finish eating this and then you go and get 1 cup of juice.
Juice is still a
People
healthy
have
option.
Coke.
Coke is not. That's what you're doing.
Exactly.
Juice is still a healthy
Exactly.
option.
And you're
Down into
going
Coke
to
now.
the Coke. You know, so now you're having about 2,000 just in 1 meal. In 1 meal out of your 3 you're supposed to eat. Then maybe you ate that by 2 and then you go for dinner.
No, and
then,
you know that's if the meal. Before that one came, we have eaten small chops.
you have eaten small chops. Okay, no, let's not say this for wedding. Let's just say every day eating at home. Then you go back in the evening and then you have fufu. You have apple. You have semovita. Semovita is really calorie dense.
But people use it for weight loss.
Semovita.
Yes.
Okay.
It's really calorie dense. It's actually the highest.
Oh wow.
Yes. Eba is better. People use it for weight loss, but at what quantity? This is where portion control comes into play. So you're expected to eat half of this your normal portion. So if you're having 17 calories, you're having 850 instead for lunch. And you're having dinner, you're having another 850 or maybe 500. Then you're at 13 to 15. But if you keep eating that particular amount of food you've been eating every day, that made you to add weight, and you want to lose weight, and you're still eating the same portion, you're not going to see any results.
Wow.
So it's not going to be easy for you to count the calorie of every single thing you want to eat every time. This is where I now recommend portion control. Portion the food you eat. That's why I keep saying, know the type of food to eat, the amount of food to eat, and the time to eat. This is the right combination for you to get good results when trying to lose weight. Alright? I don't expect that you want to lose weight and you're carrying 2 wraps of mama ebuka, fufu, 2 meat, and this. When you finish, you now wash it down. I'm surprised when people always say, I want to wash it down.
You had something to digest it. Please, when we talk about washing it down, now what's the role of water in weight loss?
Okay.
And then also, because our time is fast spent, we have just about 5 minutes to leave the studio. And then when you're talking of water, you now also have people who also have to take red wine. They tell you it's good for the heart. But people who take soda, they need energy and all that. So what's the role of all this?
Okay,
Weight loss?
for water aids digestion, and you need a lot of food for digestion to take place.
Okay.
All right. Now, water also increases your metabolism.
Okay.
It does, and then water makes you less hungry.
Yeah.
There are times when you are not hungry; you are just actually thirsty.
Sorry, please, is there any particular time when you're eating that you have to take water? Because we've heard a lot of theories that people say you eat water before meal. Some will say no, eat it within the meal. Some will say no, 30 minutes after the meal. So there's a lot of theories that come up.
Evidence-based, science-based, experience-based. There's nothing like that. Water
It's water, anytime.
Water is water. Just take as much as you need. I won't even say you must take 10 liters every day. Some people taking too much water causes them to bloat.
True, me.
Yes.
Yes, causes bloating.
I
so
can
take
testify to
water
that.
like your body needs.
It.
You really don't need to go all out and live on water. No, it won't help. It just keeps you rehydrated. It keeps your energy levels.
Yeah.
At any point you are dying, you feel like you're dying too much, water will always come through for you. Yes. So it's not all the time that you feel something, you feel like eating, you go and eat. Sometimes just drink water. And you feel that urge to snack.
Even when you're thirsty, rather than take the sodas.
That's
Why not
even
just drink
a
water?
totally different aspect.
Yeah.
In fact, if you take soda, you will still be
Yes,
thirsty.
makes you thirstier.
Yes, you will still be thirsty. And then for alcohol makes you hungry.
Okay.
Alcohol makes you eat more. And that's opposite of what we want
to achieve.
Yes. Alcohol makes you, I don't know if you've experienced that, but alcohol makes you hungry. That's why a lot of people, after drinking, they tend to look for food.
Yes.
So you can't be trying to lose weight and drinking alcohol. As for red wines, we have red wines that have little alcohol, probably 8%, 5%. If you are disciplined enough to stick at one glass, I won't fault
One
you
glass,
for
so
that.
not the full bottle.
Not
I mean, glass is relative. I mean, glasses have different
I mean,
sizes.
okay.
You're not being specific
Because
about the size of
always
the
tell you
glass.
that they say drink wine is good for the heart, it will help
And
you.
then
all
somebody
that.
sits down, finishes
One full
33%
bottle.
alcohol. No, that's wrong. So alcohol will impede your weight loss process. It really does.
Okay, so considering that you're a pharmacist and you're also a weight loss coach, so I mean, I know you see certain drugs that are being promoted for weight loss. You take this capsule for 30 days and your tummy is going to be trimmed and all of that. So where does that, like, when you, from your experience and from your wealth of knowledge, do you think that's a good thing? Like all those capsules that are, oh, these are weight loss capsule.
Okay, when I see most of these things, I laugh. Especially because most of them hype it in such a way that you feel it's a miracle capsule.
And your life depends on it.
Yes, and once you take it, all your problems are over. It's really not that way. There are certain supplements you can take that will help, but in addition to your exercising and dieting. Alright? We have supplements that will act by suppressing your appetite. We have those that will increase your metabolism rate and a lot of that. But if you keep taking supplements and you don't even know what they contain, caffeine is good. Caffeine improves metabolism. Garcinia cambogia is also good. Suppresses appetite.
Caffeine increases metabolism, but we have to be careful
Careful,
with
yes.
the mode of
Yeah.
caffeine we're taking.
Yes, that's why
Because
you
it's
shouldn't.
actually addictive.
Addictive.
Yes, it is. That's why you should take it in healthy quantities.
Quantities.
We all need that boost sometimes. You should take it in healthy quantities. That's what happens in something like green coffee beans. Green coffee beans is a very good supplement for weight loss. It has a normal recommended, let's say, dose or amount of caffeine. Okay, even the caffeine we see in some supplements are also good. They've been synthesized in a way that it gives you what your body needs. It's not too much. I know people who want to take Coke because of the caffeine, and then they are taking 5 bottles. Each time they are tired, they go and drink Coke. I know people who take coffee like 5 times in a day. Now you see that they are addicted.
Yes.
They're no longer taking it for the caffeine. They are now
for
addicted.
relaxation.
You understand? They are now addicted. Apple cider also helps. So I think I can recommend that if you're having any supplement that has any of these 3 ingredients, you can take it.
Just go over the 3 again, so just so that
Yes.
people are aware.
Okay, I mentioned caffeine.
Okay.
I mentioned Garcinia cambogia. I mentioned apple cider, vinegar, especially in its liquid form, is more effective than its capsule form.
Okay.
Yes, so any of this is fine, but on its own will not do much. That's why I put it as 5%. Most of these things now will help you to suppress your appetite so you don't eat much. But if your appetite is not suppressed and you are still eating much, there's really nothing caffeine can come and do for you. Alright, that's what people say it's not working. It's not working because it won't work the same way for everyone. Alright.
Oh, Constance, it's been a long journey and it's been a long day, and Constance has done absolute justice to weight loss. In 1 hour, she has been able to give us like a 3 days or a 1 week
A 1
coach.
semester course.
So thank you so much, Constance. Constance is a pharmacist. She's also a weight loss coach, and she has done justice to the program today. We talked about making sure you always check your BMI. BMI is your weight over your meter square in height. Make sure you check it, you know your range. Always make sure you fall within the less than 25 range, so that you don't fall into where we have the overweight or obese category, where we begin to have problems. You have the chronic heart diseases, hypertension, diabetes, osteoarthritis, gout, and the rest of them. She has told us the benefits of weight loss, for health benefits, which are the diseases I just mentioned above, and then for psychological, to make you know that yes, you fit in shape. Okay, and so she has taken us through a long day, and thank you, Constance, again for joining us. And I know that those who have listened, they didn't even call him, because I'm sure they were listening to the lecture. They were listening to the lecture and they didn't want to interrupt the program. So thank you so much, Constance, and for everything she has said today. What we still need to hammer on is, which she has been talking about, is your fruits, your vegetables, water are the most important things your body can always take in and will not fight you for it.
But you still need your carbohydrates.
You need them, yes.
You still need your
But every other thing, moderation is always the key. You cannot take away any food from any food. Even if you have to eat swallow, take a peanut size of swallow. Yes, you can take it with vegetables and you'll be full. Yes. So please, thank you. Today it's been a marathon on weight loss, and I'm sure a lot of us have gotten the points. So we still hammer on the fact that your fruits, your vegetables, do your little exercise as much as you can, take enough water, eat in moderation,
try to rest,
reduce stress. Problem not dey finish.
Reduce stress.
We keep saying it's problem not dey finish. So as much as you want to think of all your troubles, try and find some rest. You are very important to us. A life is worth more than anything. Okay?
So thank you also to our listeners for listening in today, and we hope that you're here with us same time next week by 4 p.m. for another knowledge-packed episode of Healthier You. So Constance, any last words for us?
For our listeners.
Okay, thank you for listening, and Maria FM, thanks for having me. I would like to leave you with one word. It's way cheaper to prevent than to treat. Even if you are not in that aspect of trying to lose weight now, please, I will urge everyone out there to adopt healthy lifestyle, cut out junks. All these things we say is enjoyment will actually affect you in the long run. Your body does not really need a lot of these things, so cut it out as much as possible. Eat well, exercise. The goal is to stay alive, healthy, not just to live long in sickness. Thank you, and probably I'll be here sometime.
Yes, sure, definitely bring you. I mean, because we still have a lot of topics to talk about.
Thank you, Constance, for joining. It's been a beautiful show.
Thanks for having me.
To our beautiful listeners, thank you for listening in. Child protection is up next, and we've eaten past her time, and so we want to sign out for today. So from Ekene and I, it's a good evening, and
enjoy the rest of your evening.
Bye.